Alright, cocker, you know me, don't ya? Tom Box. I used to live in Wigan Tower, just off the Bristol Road. Oh yeah, I've got to be quick because I'm backstage. I'm at Cynthia's amateur dramatics thing. I'm here with all the costumes and that. They're doing a production of Pirates of Penzance where they play all of the parts, even the blokes. But you know, like I do the tea and biscuits, but I also do some of the sewing and the embroidery because you need some of that. But I do like women. But it's nice and fun. I've needed to volunteer since my mother got put in the hospice because it just gets lonely rattling around that flat at home. And you know, I try to just get sad and I sit in a chair and watch the telly. But that chair, that was also a commode. So you don't want to, you know, some of the stains you can get out, but most of them, they're psychological, they're the stains. But I do my voluntary work, I do here. Most of the women are really nice. Some of them are mardy cows, but they're going through the change, are they? I think a lot of them are here just for the tea and the biscuits, but you know, a lot of them, they're alright at acting. It ain't my thing really, but I ain't seen anyone that's blown me away, you know, like a potential Julie Walters or anything. They ain't a patch on that, but who is, you know, who can top the Baroness of Bearwood? You know, most of them are here just to stay out of trouble, because the thing is, when you go through the change, apparently, you start coming out in hot flushes, and a lot of them just go shoplifting down the bull ring. Don't know what that's about, but it does happen, know it. I was in the city the other day doing my homeless outreach because I work for the church and all, volunteering, and we go out and we give soup and stuff like that to the homeless chaps. They'd prefer to have like lager and, you know, things like that, probably heroin, but you can't give that to them, that's illegal, plus it's run through the church and it's very much frowned upon. We go down there and I've met a fantastic chap down there called Philip, and he's been homeless for 30 years now. He ain't from Birmingham, he's from Liverpool, I think. It's hard to tell, he's got a speech impediment and all, so he sounds like this. Alright, Tom Box, alright, Boxy, alright, Tom Box. Sounds like that, could be from anywhere. He might be deaf, he might, because he does sound a bit like that, don't it? But no offence. But Philip's a fascinating bloke. He's been on the streets for 30 years. He sleeps in the doorway of Dixon's on a piece of cardboard. And he's got a little street wife there with him. There ain't a tooth in their head between them. You know, the dog that they've got, that's got more teeth than them. But the dog's only got 3 legs, so it's kind of balanced itself out, I don't know what happened to the dog, whether it had 3 legs when they found it or stole it, or maybe they ate one of them. You never know what happens on the streets late at night. But he's a dead interesting bloke. As I say, I'll give him soup, and he says I'd prefer a can of Kestrel soup, but you can't give him that, can you? And he tells me loads of stories, but he says mainly, you know, like the reason they're alcoholics and heroin addicts is it keeps them warm at night, you know, because he says, like, late in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 o'clock, when the pubs would be kicking out on Broad Street, like, but he's been asleep for a couple of hours by then, shallow sleep. But he says he wakes up in the middle of the night and he gets dead cold. He says because the cans of Skull Super and the heroin, it just tails off, you know, because smack don't last for very long, does it? Not when you're out on the streets, you know. You need to be in a comfortable environment for that, apparently. He says, like, the dog's there. The dog's called Oliver, I think, or Ollie or something. But Ollie's short for Oliver 8. And he says, like, if it gets too cold in the night, he just wakes up and beats the dog. Thrashes the dog. He says it keeps him warm. He says he's like an athlete or something, warming up, you know, like central eating for tramps. But I shall have to nick off now. I'll catch you later, alright, because I think they're running low on the Battenbergs in there. So, alright, I'll catch you later. Cynthia?